Hello everyone and welcome to your Dry Delight. I think this game is set in America. The story is based on America 1920. We're featuring a lot of beautiful people, men and women included. So don't thank me, ladies and gentlemen. Come here, grab your drink and pizza. For me it's sushi, and I'm gonna distribute some eye candy to you people. I don't know what to say. If I think this game has a lot of foreign language in Latin or something, European language that I don't understand. Please forgive me if I if I read it wrong, because I'm not really that good at European language. I'm sorry. Let's see. Is the music too loud? I'm not sure. Hopefully it's good enough. But I'm pretty sure that no one would tell me if it's too loud. It's me that I have to review my goddamn videos. I'm digging this music. I like jazz music. I'm quite a nostalgic person. Anyway, let's begin. Here comes some worse, like, poor ass voice acting. Ah, what a lovely night. I don't know who that is, but I know we are supposed to be Richter or something, maybe. What do you say we go get a drink? Oh Jesus, is this gonna? Boss, I think that's the fifth time you've used that joke already. Oh, today. Sorry, I can't read. Oh, well, it's your fault for making such a hilarious face every time. I don't know whose voice is this. I don't know. Cleveland. Oh, hey. Hey, handsome Richter. Hey, is this me? I don't know. My name is August Richter. I'm a detective. Is this really called Richter? I know there's something called Richter scale, but no one really taught me the right pronunciation, so I'm sorry if I offended the whole European nation. Unfortunately, my parents thought a nice classic name like James or John just wouldn't be good enough for me. Everyone thought I'd be downright hilarious to call me July during my training. Why? So I decided to go by Richter. Would suit me just fine. Excuse me? I don't... Ooh, hey, who are you? Leslie. Richter, I'm hungry. I assume he's his best friend or something, or colleague. They should be having a good relationship. Didn't we just have dinner? No. Oh, didn't we just have dinner an hour ago, boss? Oh, it's his boss, Jesus. But my appetite for good food is never sated, I don't know. Just like my appetite for justice. Oh, what do you say? Should we go get some cannoli? A fellow in Little Italy makes really fantastic. Is this similar to Nekojishi stuff where I have glossaries, and similar to Chinatowns where there are a whole large immigrant population who preserve their culture, forming a little pocket in the city that resembles another country. The Little Italy in Cleveland was established in the late 1800s. Is it 1800s? Yes. Today it is popular historical district at home to a number of fine Italian restaurants and shops. Okay, so it's similar to Chinatown. Boss, this is no time for cannoli. We've got a job to do. Oh, Richter, always such a stick in the mud. I don't always know what this means. Probably it's in Japanese like Richter, Mendokusai or something, which means you're troublesome or no fun. Bummer. This fellow right here is my senior partner, Leslie Clark. Is he related to Superman, Ken Clark? He wears his long hair. Is it really long hair? Probably I've watched too much anime to decide that this is not long hair. And has what you might call a girlish face. Okay, there's BL coming. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, begin the shipping. Yes, so he's seen more of his fair share of teasing too. But somehow, absolutely nothing seems to faze him. Case in point, he's worried about cannoli when we're supposed to be tracking down criminals. A true inspiration to us all. And I guess the 1920s have telephones. I'm not sure. All right, let's get down to business. Run through the plan one last time, step by step. You're still new to solo assignments, so I want to make sure you've got all the details down pat. Or, or you've just forgotten them because you fell asleep during our last meeting. How's that? What's this? How's that phrase in the older equivalent? Come again? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Probably should give Leslie a slightly girlish voice, but I have a girlish voice on my own, so I'm not really sure. I clear my throat, straighten my posture, and mentally pull up tonight's agenda. You and I are splitting up to gather information on Cleveland's illegal liquor business and enforce Volstead, I don't know. Cleveland, Ohio. By 1920, Cleveland, Ohio was the 5th largest city in America. During Prohibition, I don't know. What is that? I'm not sure about, I don't really know much about American history, so anyone who's watching this, please educate me, otherwise I won't be looking up on that because I'm too busy in my course. Speakeasies sprang up nearly everywhere in Cleveland, and the Volstead Act was very poorly enforced. What is that? It was home to several infamous mobsters, both Italian and Jewish, such as Shondor, Burns, and Moedalitz. I don't know. Jesus, this is a long paragraph. The famous agent Elliot Ness, renowned, I'm not sure, for bringing down Al Capone, I don't know. With his team of agents, the Untouchables, worked in Cleveland for a time, and is buried there in Lakeview Cemetery. Okay. Volstead Act, or occasionally just Volstead, is the informal name of the National Prohibition Act. This act enforced the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. I don't know what's the 18th Amendment, so U.S. people should hate me by now. To the U.S. Constitution, which made the sale and production of alcohol illegal in the United States. The Volstead Act became law on October 28, 1919. Okay. Prohibition was the cause of a major rise in organized crime in America. As time went on, more and more people began to ignore the act, law enforcement included. Oh, Jesus, is this called corruption or something? Finally, on December 5th, 1933, the 18th Amendment was repealed, and America was free to drink once more. So history taught us that if you try to limit drugs by law reinforcement, it's not gonna work. It's gonna bring up the crime and stuff. So apparently, alcohol is not legal in here in this time. I'm heading to the speakeasy in on Ness Avenue, and you're meeting with an FBI contact to scope up some warehouses. Oh, nice to see your face. Leslie nods with his eyes closed, swiveling a little. What's swiveling a little in his chair? I'm not sure what that is. Damn it! He better not be dozing off again. For tonight, my cover is Jack Vaughn. Is this German? Because when I'm on what's that German airline? Lufthansa. Yes, I see. I hear a lot of Wagen thing, so I'm not sure, and probably I've offended Germany for this. And I work for the city government. Yes, you can say your job is helping civilians, and it'll be true, technically true, but because you're terrible at lying. Why'd you get into this line of work again? I heard the agency needed detectives who didn't spend their payroll hours hunting for food. Okay, that's some burner over there. Richter, how cruel! With a theatrical gasp, Leslie spins rapidly around his office chair, like my dry remark just sent him into orbit. I like Leslie. Sometimes I wonder about what bizarre twist of fate landed us together. Oh, the gods of Yahweh and Beelz. Yes, hurtful remarks aside, it sounds like you're all prepared. We'll meet back here tomorrow morning to trade reports, drink coffee, eat donuts. Is it my imagination, or is he drooling a little? Oh, drooling for something. Okay, that's one sexual joke that I've made today, okay? And decide our next plan of action, of course. Understood? Loud and clear, boss. Do I have a girly voice? I'm not sure. I don't think I have much variation in my voice. I'm sorry. I have accents, but not my tone and volume. Sorry for this poor voice acting. I give him a lazy salute before turning towards the door, smoothing out my vest. You suave motherfucker, Richter? Please be careful. Aw, I'm gonna draw a heart over here. Yes! Watch yourself, stay alert, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Hopefully I'm not those kind of like sassy men out there whose voice like sassy men voicing Leslie's, hopefully. Like what? Skipping out on the job to get cannoli? Wow. Really? I'm serious, Richter. You're my partner too. I don't want you to be turned into Swiss cheese by a Tommy gun or something. I know what's a Tommy gun, but let's read. A Tommy gun, or a Thompson machine gun, was a popular weapon used by both law enforcement agents and criminals during the Prohibition era. Okay. He would use a food metaphor. Probably I'm him. I like food. I really like food. So promise me you'll be careful, alright? I worry about you whenever you're off solo. I think Leslie will say this, but let's just ship them together, shall we? Oh, this guy. Doesn't he realize it goes both ways? With a small sigh, I rub the back of my neck with a hand, unsure how to phrase what I want to say. Is this Japanese anime or some shit? Like, I don't think American people would rub their back of their neck when they're saying shit like that. I worry about you too, Leslie. Not like that. Not like I can help it. Since you send yourself on sketchy jobs all the time, it's like you're just looking to be iced. Jesus, is this something killed? To be iced or put on ice is to be killed. The term refers quite morbidly to chilling of a corpse. Okay. Oh, Leslie blinks at me as if he'd never even considered my concern to be a possibility. Really? That's very sweet of you to say, Richter. I'll try to smoothen out my voice for him. He sniffles, clutches a hand to his collar. Damn it! Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. I mean, you don't need to get all. Oh, but you're so worried about me. Why don't you pick up tomorrow's breakfast? I don't really have good English, I'm sorry. We old geezers do need to sleep in sometimes. Oh, sleep in where? I'm an old geezer, as you know. I really feel like him. Probably old and likes to eat all the time, and act like a kid, maybe. Unless there's something else important, boss. I'm going to head out. All right. Leslie pushes himself up from his chair, stepping over to get the door for me. Oh, hey. Oh, nice. I expect great things from your report tomorrow. With any luck, we'll be well on our way to making Cleveland a boring old town drier than the Sahara Desert. Oh my God, I can't read. Doesn't sound quite encouraging when I put it that way, does it? Can't argue there. God bless America, land of the liquor free. See you in tomorrow, boss. Since it's America, I should put on my American accent or old man accent. I don't know if there's some old men here. Give him hell, detective. He reaches out to ruffle my hair fondly, as he often does. Oh, he has feelings for you, goddammit! Just kiss already. I stopped brushing it down a while ago. Leslie always likes to mess it up first thing anyway. Jesus, there's love between them. What's this? Oh, save. Oh, hey, let's save. Here? Okay. Is there supposed to be anything on this shit? I'm not sure. Alright, let's go back. Because it's black, I'm not sure. We trade rye. Is it rye? Or I think it's rye because it's cry. We trade wry smiles, and with that, I head out into the cool night air. Okay, can't read. Next stop, Richter's first speakeasy. Is it speakeasy or speakeasy? I'm not sure. Damn, English always trips me up. Agent Games presents. Brr, what is this? This is a bar. Your dry delight. Brr, August Richter. Soft-boiled detective. Okay, Leslie Clark. Scatterbrained boss. This is me. Mayor Eastman. Definitely not the gangster. Oh, hey, handsome man. Writer and programmer Dova. Management Gamma. Art blah blah blah. These people, I don't know how to pronounce their name. Oh, is this BL shit? Ooh, your dry delight presents. Where Breadboo can't do shit and can't do good voice acting forever. Dorman password? A gruff. I don't. What's gruff? Let me check my. Let me check my dictionary. Hang on. As an Asian who doesn't know English, this is difficult. Gruff. They should put that in the glossary. Rough. Oh, rough or stern in manner, speech, or aspect. Oh, I didn't give him a rough voice. Sorry. A gruff voice whispers to me through a slot in the door. But that's how they work. Okay. The basement of this dingy dingy, I'm not sure, restaurant echoes with the muffled sound of swing music. Like it's haunted by some ghostly jazz band. I don't really know what's that. Swordfish. There's a long pause. My informant definitely said the password was swordfish. This isn't a setup, is it? If it is, heads will roll by the end of tonight, assuming mine's still... Okay. The door swings open before I can finish that thought. Are you him? Welcome, sir. Please enjoy your night. Ah, thanks. I'm sure I will. Lol. I step past a tall doorman and into the loudest place I've ever seen or heard. Smoke everywhere, deafening music, giant gaggle of dancers, and loitering hopheads, just like those people outside having a great party. Hophead, a term used to refer to a drug addict, usually opium. The hop in the world originated from slang for opium. Well, for your information, opium is the thing that destroyed China, the government in Qing dynasty. Just to let you know. Because I'm Chinese and I know Chinese history only, and not so much on world history. Flappers posing in their flappers. Ew, that sounds disgusting. Posing in their I'm not gonna do that. Skirt drunk saps trying to impress them. I think these are men or something. Flappers are a famous symbol of the Roaring Twenties. In a time when women were traditionally expected to wear long dresses and be morally conservative, the flapper, a woman with bobbed hair, a short skirt, and a bold attitude, was a backlash against this formal society. Okay, and then this probably pisses off a bunch of feminists. Saps. A sap is an idiot or a foolish person. It is a shortened version for sapskull, an insult that takes its name from sapwood, softwood. Okay, good to know. All this laughter and cheer makes you wonder what's so criminal about it all. It all hides behind its walls and roofs, okay? But I guess it's not my job to ask those kinds of questions. After I wander around a bit, weaving through the hooch-holding crowd, I end up loitering by the bar. Hooch. A commonly used word for alcohol, specifically referring to bootleg liquor. I don't know what's bootleg, so... Okay, there I am. The bartender's staring at me. I raise a brow at him, offering a silent defense. What? Isn't it normal to come to a speakeasy and not order any liquor? No? His face definitely saying no. Alright, I like to order one of the special. The special comes out of Ed's bathtub, mister. Oh, I forgot. Glossaries. Where's the bathtub thing? Where is it? Where is it? Bathtub. No, I missed it. The bartender. Oh my Jesus! What is that laugh? The bartender bellows. I don't know this. Out a laugh when I freeze in horror. Let's look at his face. Ooh boy, don't worry. Adds to the taste. I sure bet it does. Still laughing, he uncorks the bottle and pours me a glass of clear liquid, stuffing a lime slice onto the rim. It's like putting a fancy bow on a pile of coarse crap, really. Okay, but I guess I should appreciate the effort. I lift the glass, taking a cautious sip. This is all BL shit. Spit it out or swallow. I hope you guys haven't watched dojins about this. Let's swallow it just for the sake of fun, okay? That's how you sounded last night with Leslie. Jesus, that's bad. What does Ed do in his bathtub? Scrub his penis? Jerk in it, maybe? Jerk off in it, I don't know. Actually, I don't want the answer to that. As I hold my glass of God knows what and lean back against the bar, my gaze wanders around the crowded parlor. The informant said this place is a key part of Cleveland's liquor business. Apparently it's owned by the mobster types. And now that I think about it, those guys over there look a bit rough around the edges. They're not drinking or dancing, just watching the patrons. You better watch out, dude. I casually scoot down the bar, getting close enough to overhear their conversation. It's so loud in here that I can't make out what they're saying, but I managed to catch a few words. Damn Italians are turf. And them and the cops. Did I hear that right? They aren't part of the Italian mob. Oh, sometimes I don't know if it's Italian or Jews. I don't know. I didn't know Jew have mobs. I thought they're kind of nice people. The Italian mob gained a foothold in Cleveland during Prohibition. It began with the Leonardo and Porello. These Italian words, I can't do it. Brothers during the early 1900s. And Cleveland's first major mob boss was where? Joseph Leonardo, okay. The families made the majority of their money through supplying corn sugar, a crucial component for making alcohol to bootleggers. Later in the 1930s, a larger consolidated group known as the Mayfield Road Mob formed in Cleveland, with a powerful Frank Milano at his head. Okay, just for you to let it know, they need sugar to ferment them into alcohol. Chemistry, I learned that in chemistry lesson. I wonder who owns this place then. Excuse me. It must be a different gang. Some kind of deal. That'll work risky. I strain my ears as much as I can, sensing the conversation's about to get even more interesting. Just one or two hints, maybe a name, come on. Only one drink for you tonight, my friend. Hello? Oh, a low, eloquent voice murmurs right in my ears. Jesus. Oh. Ship! The culprit smirks at me when I whip my head around in surprise, offering a little wiggle of his finger in greeting. Ooh. Oh, he's definitely onto your ass, dude. A tall-suited and well-groomed, he has an unusually refined look to him. Okay. Is he offering to buy me a drink? Is there any better stuff? One's enough for me. I could manage another drink, but not another one, whatever this is. I jerk my chin towards the mild rat poison in my glass. You don't like it, really? Yeah, I've been told that that's one of the best drinks here. One or two more, and I promise it'll start growing on you. What's growing on you? No, really, I like my tongue too much to put it through more of Satan's mouthwash. Listerine. My dry comment makes the stranger chuckle, and he flashes me a wink. Oh, Jesus, people are flirting with each other. Oh, so that's the problem? Well, never fear. I'll take good care of that tongue of yours. Oh, kiss! French kiss, baby! What's that supposed to be? Bartender, a fresh drink for the delicate-tongued gentleman, and the usual for myself. He waves at the man behind the counter, who quickly nods. Oh, great. I can't actually get drunk, damn it. It's like this guy's here just to ruin my investigation. We'll get you fixed up with something that tickles your fancy, Mr. Cream. Milk. Trailing off, the stranger raises one eyebrow at me expectantly. Jack Wagner. Jack? Not the name I have picked for you, but I still like it. Really, what name would you have picked? Ask me again after you have had a few more drinks. Oh, he's definitely gonna do you. As if on a cue, the bartender passes a glass towards me and gently slides a steaming cup towards my companion. Is that coffee? Thank you, Arthur. Arthur. Anytime. He throws the man beside me a wily grin. I'm not sure. I can't shake the feeling that I'm the butt of of some inside joke, but maybe that's my detective's paranoia talking. You don't drink, huh? I wouldn't call myself a teetotaler. Okay, I don't know, but I do like to stay sharp. Probably I'll give him a British accent. My British accent sucks. Something is someone who completely abstains from alcohol. The something of this word is fuzzy and anecdotal, okay, but may stem from a reduplication of the T for the total abstinence. Totaler. Totaler. Okay, right. Well, drink partner, since you've twisted me into this, who exactly am I toasting with again? My name is Mayer. Oh, duh. It just introduced me to him like 2 minutes ago, and I forgot it about him. And I endeavor to make sure you won't forget it. Oh. Too bad, dude. I just forgot about it. I'm not a good detective. How the hell am I supposed to read this guy? If I don't know better, I'd almost think he was trying to... Sham, I don't know, is a toast that translates literally to life in Hebrew. Oh, he's Jew, okay. I'm not sure. Exclaiming some sort of toast, he clinks his cup against my glass. I don't know. I mimic Mayer's pronunciation, and when he happily nods in approval, we both sip our drinks. Not as bad as Ed Deluxe, but still feels like I swallowed a gasoline cocktail. Durr. Oh, Jesus, don't. This is definitely yaoi and nekojishi stuff. Why the pucker face, Jack? Not smooth enough for that tongue of yours? Oh. You'll like my tongue later on, dude. Mayer leans in closer, propping his elbow on the counter and gazing at my face. Ooh, Jesus. Well, if he's hell-bent on being all friendly, maybe I can pull some information out of him. I bet he knows about something. He's got that kind of smug air. Okay. Yes, woe is me and my delicate tongue. Really, where do they get this stuff? Is it all home-brewed? Surely surely there's a big cellar. Jesus. Of course. Why? The biggest cellar in town, no less. So he does know. Now I just have to... But more importantly, why don't you tell me a little about more of yourself? Oh, Jesus. A lot more. Or a lot more. I promise you I don't mind. Ooh. Alright, play it cool, really. Play it cool, Richter. I can't rush this or he'll catch on. I'm nobody special, really. I help keep civilians safe, serve the city and all of that. Really? Is that kind of blowing your cover here? He's... what the hell is that? His smirk deepens for some reason. Just another average fella here to relax and after a hard day's work. Hoping to take the edge off. Are you just gonna sit there and me all night or what? Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you're lying. Ah, yes. Me lying everything. Impossible, he can tell already? Was Leslie really Asian accent? There we go. Was Leslie right? Am I that bad at this? Why don't you be honest with me, Jack? Be honest with you, I'm not. Mayor leans even more, this time shaking an arm about my shoulders and pulling me in close. Jesus, this is gay. I swallow, trying to keep a hold of myself as his lips brush against my ear. Jesus, this is totally yaoi. I dig this. He can't know. There's no way he knows. You're really a simcha, aren't you? What's a simcha? Jesus, they didn't put it in the glossary. A simcha? Confused, I steal a side glance at Mayor, and his eyes glimmer back at me mischievously. A pimp. Okay. A pimp, of course. What? Oh, you can't fool me with that act, Jack. I saw you looking around earlier for any attractive girls. Subtle as train wreck. Okay. Hey, playboy. Okay. Lord have mercy. If I pretend to be a pimp, I think I'll just run out to the door instead. A little laugh spills out of Mayor before he can bite it back. Care to tell me what's so funny? Just teasing, forgive me. I didn't mean any offense. Nor did I think you'd nearly faint on the spot, but I was quite ready to catch you. Ooh. Catch me to where? Somewhere in the toilet, maybe? Alright, you got me. I was just, horrified that my good name might be ruined. Shook me up. Secretly, of course, I'm mostly only relieved that he didn't actually see through the lie. That was too close for comfort. Oh, naturally, an upstanding civil servant like you is obliged to maintain his saintly reputation, right? Reputation. Okay. Bartender, another round for the gentleman, if you please. Am I gonna pay for this? Jesus. And that's how I got pulled into the night of drinking with my new companion. And soon grows clear that Mayor isn't going to let anything important slip. He manages to dodge all my questions like a pro boxer ducking punches. But I'm too invested to turn back. I know he knows something. He knows I know. He knows I know he knows something. What the hell? Logic, sir. But we've just dancing around the subject. And as much as I hate to admit it, it's fun talking to him. So much so that I nearly forget what I came here to do. The way he gives me all of his attention is, well, flattering in a way. Ooh, hey, you. Girl. While we banter back and forth, I notice the sketchy-looking men from earlier throwing glances towards us. Are they looking at me? At Mayor? Just trying to get the bartender's attention? I can't tell, but I've got a feeling we've been watched. If you don't mind, Jack, I have a question for you. An elbow nudges against my side, interrupting my thoughts. Ooh, Jesus. A question? Sure, I'm all ears. I turn my head back towards Mayor, only to see him already pressed towards my side. Our cheeks are nearly brushing together. Ooh, hey. You wouldn't happen to be looking for underground work, would you? My heart skips a beat. He's finally bringing it up. He would say that, more or less. Well, in that case, how about we make a deal? I'll trade you a little business information in exchange for something on your end. He whispers, sorry. Conspiratorially. Is that how you read it? I don't know. My lips curled upwards in a sly, daring smirk. Something, huh? What kind of something are we talking about here? Oh, I'm so glad you've asked. You asked, Jesus. His breath lightly tickles my cheek. For a second, my focus gets a little hazy. All I can see are those sparkling green eyes. My mind races through all the things he might want from me, things I'd normally never think of until... Bring me a cassata cake. What's this? A cassata is a traditional cake from Sicily, I don't know, Italy. It consists of sponge cake, ricotta cheese, and candied fruit with various types of icing. However, a different type of cassata, I don't know how you pronounce it, gained popularity in Cleveland, Ohio in the early 20s. The La Puma Spumoni and Bakery began making a version filled with strawberries and custard and covered with whipped cream at the behest of owners' children who didn't like the original cassata. This variation became known as the Cleveland cassata cake, which is still made in Cleveland today. A cassata cake, the type from Frank's Bakery on the east side. Most certainly not kosher, but I won't tell you if you don't. I've heard. Oh, sweet Jesus, sorry. I've heard they changed the recipe to something simply amazing. But let's just say I'm not very welcome in that neighborhood. Not exactly the offer I was expecting. A cake, right? I'll think about it. No promises. Playing coy, are we? Very well. I see how it is. He exhales a small laugh that brushes my skin again, sending a little tingle down the nape of my neck. I didn't mean to select a gay game, but somehow this seems a little BL-ish. Please think it over carefully, and if you decide to accept my offer, come back here tomorrow night. How does that sound, Jack? I hesitantly nod. Can this wise guy really be part of some criminal outfit trading information for cakes? Perfect. It will be plenty worth your while, so keep that in mind. When he finally pulls back, I subconsciously exhale the breath I didn't know I'd been holding. No matter how I look at it, he's acting sweet on me. Sweet on. To be sweet on someone is to have a crush on, or a strong affection for them. Okay, good. We can have some shit going on. Of course, it's not like anyone would notice, crowded as this place is. Do you happen to have a favorite kind of drink? He casually throws another question out, catching me off guard. I want to have it ready for you tomorrow night. Oh, okay. That's awful nice of you. Well, my favorite drink, I guess that'd be, I don't know if something's, well, this is me, but I don't know if Richter is gonna select this. Something sweet, maybe. I like sweet stuff. I have a sweet tooth. Something sweet to masks how bad this is Britain. How bad it tastes. Mayor stares at me in stunned silence. What's with that look? A small choked sound leaks from his throat, the kind you make when you're stifling a laugh. He's razzling me again, isn't he? Razz. To razz someone is to heckle or tease them. It comes from a shortened form of raspberry, in the sense of a contemptuous sound. Razz. Yes, of course, something sweet, I understand. I'll make sure to take excellent care of both you and your refined palate. Oh. You're gonna explore my palate soon on. Wait, what? Sorry. I really like this. Jesus fucking Christ. You're acting like I'm already made up my Jesus. You're leaving? Mayor sips the last of his coffee and pushes it away, smoothing his hair back with one hand. I'm afraid so, Jack. I've got some business to attend to, but I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and tonight's drinks are my treat, Jesus, as a small token of thanks for your delightful company. Okay, there he goes. With the last knowing wink, Mayor steps away from the counter and slips into the crowd, mingling with the drunken sea. He left so suddenly. I wonder what business is he attending to? Well, never mind. I guess that concludes tonight's investigation. What a ride. Probably this is over. Well, I'm not sure when to end, so I'll just press on. I'll leave the speakeasy, I'm not sure. Unsure whether Mayor pulled one over on me, or if I actually pulled one on over him. He's sure something, that Mayor. No one's ever swept me into their pace so fast before. I can almost still feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. Ooh, gotta ship them. Just a drink talking. Just a drink. And with that poor attempt to reassure myself, I stuff my hands in my pockets and begin the sobering walk home. Is this over? Good. Hey. Okay, we're gonna start this off soon, so let's save. Save. Is this save? Hello? Oh. History. Glossary. History. Save. Yes. Let's save in here. Monday. I think this is a glitch or something because nothing showed up. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this sort of BL-ish visual novel. I didn't know it's kind of gayish. I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. And to the Fujoshi and Fudanshi outside, hope you guys enjoy this as well. I'm giving eye candies for people who like handsome men and women and anime stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one.